All right, what's up, humans? So I'm gonna do this thing today because, from the most parts, and where I am coming at this from the most is, as a 56-year-old man, I don't want nobody to be like me. Um, uh, my assumptions of love was all wrong. My calculations of love was all wrong. At 56 years old, I can tell you that I've done it all wrong. I watched individuals have multiple babies by multiple women. And then on Tuesday, they say, you know what? I'm tired of with all these bitches. Now I want to find me a main chick. And Thursday, they'll have a woman. And then in 2 weeks, even though they got multiple kids by multiple women, they will find a woman that will allow him to put a baby up in her. And then a person like me, I was just listening to my inspirational stuff. I was just going on my 3-mile walk. And he said, when you're building, you build in silence. You're building and no one believes in you. And then one day they wake up and see everything that you have built, but they didn't see it while you was building it. And I said, if that's not me, that is it right there. But I want to start it off with that. Don't be like me when it comes to love. Like I said, the man that's out, and this is Black community, he will screw 50 women and then decide on Tuesday, I don't want to be a hoe no more. And Black women will welcome him. He will be welcomed into a full-blown relationship. He will be welcomed in their life. And a person like me, that was stupid in all my relationships, gave that which was not earned. I had relationships. But now at 56 years old, and I want to be clear, I spent the last 2 years of my life making sure that everybody knew you're not going to be able to call on me no more. I spent my last 2 years of my life making sure everybody understood I'm not that dude no more. I'm not going to call you no more. I'm not doing that. I get it. My last relationship I was in, I was told I'm needy. But a guy that will screw multiple women, call them the B word, will, in the Black community, will be welcomed with open arms. So don't be like me. Don't be like me. You will, when you are hurt, I can only thank God that when I messed my knee up, I called the Veterans Administration and it was like, sir, whatever you need, you just call a patient advocate. She'll set that up for you and I will get everything that I need. I am not looking for a woman for anything. I have been shown, and this is the main thing that women don't want. Women don't want you to look at your past. Women think that when they are coming to your life, women think that, oh, this is what you're dealing with now. Your past is your past, and it's not. That's not how it works. So, as I stated, I have given. This is why I don't want y'all to be like me. I have given that was not, that in which was not earned. So let me help you understand what I mean by that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with what I'm talking about here today. When I brought this house, it was when my dog died, Diamond, the boxer that I had. And there was a woman that lived right across the street. And every day I went out, she jumped up and down, hey, hello, hey, hello. And I just was smiling, hi. I was hurt. I was hurt real bad. Now, finally, after 5 weeks, I introduced myself. That woman came into this house. We went out on a date. I've never been to her house. This is why I don't want y'all to be like me. So she came to my house, but when I went to her house, she said, oh, my house is not cleaned. This last act of a complete understanding was too much of a reoccurrence in my life while I've allowed individuals into my life, but they didn't allow me into their life. This is why I tell you, like the song Phil Perry made, when it comes to love, I want to have it all. So let's get it started. I want to say good morning to you humans. Appreciate y'all for being here. What am I seeing in my glasses? Wow. It's not until I start the live stream. I swear to God, when I start the live stream, then there's nothing on my glasses until I start the live stream. And as soon as I start the live stream, there's crap to just be like, oh, he's live streaming now. Jump on the lens. And I can't see a damn thing. I'm a damn thing can't see her. But I got my man, he says, greetings from North Colorado. Chaos is here and Vax is here. I appreciate you guys. Remember, y'all, all you guys that are here, I charge $1 to watch my live streams. However, you can waive that fee by giving me that thumbs up. If not, my Cash App link is below. Give me my $1. Or my Super Chat Cat, be a Super Chat Cat or Cash App Cooler, give me my $1. But you can waive your fee by hit that thumbs up button. So I was talking to Dave Nutzer yesterday. And I said, I had plans for this weekend, but they kind of went south. And he said, you know, it's really a shame when you open up to somebody and they just destroy you like that. And I said, wow. And I learned, I woke up today saying, I'm back in the house. I'm back in the shell. I'm not interested. I'm going back to what I was doing. But something also happened yesterday. Yesterday, I went and picked up my X5. So I brought an X5 diesel, a BMW X5 diesel. So I added a diesel to the collection. So it's just ironic that I had plans and that didn't happen. But the amazing thing that happened is all of the plans that I planned on my own happened. And I just got such a slap in the face reminder of when it comes to the nice guys, whenever we schedule something with a woman, everything else is more important. This is why I tell you guys, don't, under circumstances zero, love the way I loved. As I told you, I met a woman and I invited her into my world and never ever even went to her house. She don't live there no more, but nope. And that was a mirror of things to come. I have met individuals and invited them into my world. I have met individuals and gave them all of me. I have met individuals and told them they was the one. I have met individuals and said, you know, I'm a single woman, man, and all of that got me nothing. Women that doesn't appeal to women. It don't. You'll be better off saying I'm getting 5 chicks and let her compete for your time, because you will compete for her time. And I want to be clear about something. The one thing that just keep punching me in the face that I see so evident is that when you are, okay, let me say this. Every other ethnic class of woman, she will tear down her life and get you to merge with her life. That's not how it is with black women. With black women, especially the older they get, outside of their 20s, once they have their life set up, they are not going to tear down their life. They're not going to sacrifice their life. They are going to want you to sacrifice your life to merge with them. Even if you're a renter, even if you're a homeowner and they're a renter, they will want you to move in with them. Even if your job is 100 miles away, and if you're, I'm gonna make sure I say this right. If their job, if they work right near you, they got to travel 100 miles to get to their job, and you live right by their job, and they can easily move in with you and be closer to their job, they want you to move in with them. They are not, nor do they have any perspective and narratives on love. Black women, they will not take a chance on love. They will only take a chance on a dude that got 5 kids by 5 different women, that's a bum, that's in jail, that's been locked up. Black women want to have the upper hand when it comes to love. But I'm not making this about black women. I'm going to mention them. I want to make this about me. This is about me now. All right. So, like I said, he said, isn't it a shame when you do that? It sure is. It won't happen again. like I said, when I posted my new truck on Facebook, I had a woman, a black woman. I had all the guys say, "Yo, man, you doing it? You the man." But I had a black woman say, "Wow, what you gonna do with all those cars?" Give me a second. But if I was the around Jiggy girl, she would have said, "You gonna come give me a ride? You gonna come give me a ride?" If I was the around Jiggy nigga, she would have said, "Dang, all those cars." If I was the around Jiggy nigga, because I'm not the around Jiggy nigga, it was I was getting some sass. So I responded to this intellect and said, "Well, cars are like socks, or in a sense, bags. You have a lot of handbags. I'm a man, I have a lot of cars. But it is a known fact, the more it costs, the less of it people have. Money's not an option with me, so I can keep buying cars." I said, "Stay tuned for the i8 and the SL63. She didn't say anything else. I wonder why. But if I was the .com nigga, she would have, "Oh, when you come in town, I know you're gonna bring, I know. This is what you get. But when you like me, you gotta earn everything. When you're like me, and I wanna be clear, this isn't about black women. This is about the stupid ways that I loved. Because like in the song Phil Perry made, and I'll put the link below. After I do the live stream, I'm gonna come back and put the link below. He made this song, "When It Comes to Love, I Want to Have It All." But he said something in the song, and it goes like this. He says, "You gonna cry a little, hurt a little, feel a little pain in your heart." Oh, give me a second. "Laugh a little, care a lot, take a look at what you got, called. We're only human, we make mistakes, and you're gonna live to see another day, my baby." I'm sorry, I'm going left on y'all. I don't mean to go left, but I am so happy today. Like I said, when I planned on adding another vehicle to the lineup, and now things I want to take. The reason why I brought the X5 diesel is because now I'm gonna start being on the road a lot. I'm not gonna be home as much. I'm not gonna really be here a lot. Starting around June, July, I'm gonna really be out on the road. I'm gonna be living in hotel rooms a lot. I'm gonna just get away. You know, there was years ago, I used to just be on the road a lot. I used to always be on the road, and I didn't want to go back on the road with a gas car. I said, this time I want to have a diesel. So I was going to get a 97 S class diesel, like a 95, because I wanted a big car. I didn't see too many big vehicles making diesels. I was looking at the Audi diesel, at the Q7 diesel. I was looking at that. But of course, if I got BMWs, add another BMW to the lineup. But that's where my happiness is. I decided to do that. I've accomplished it. But for some reason, when I make plans, they never go. They never happen. But it's all my fault. Every last thing that I did. Listen, I had an individual 2 weeks ago was going down, told me this week that just passed, they were going down to South Carolina. This is an ex-girlfriend. Told me she was going down to South Carolina. So what did she do? She texted me, "I missed you." And then she, excuse me, she tells me, "Hey, could you text me your address? Because when I'm coming down, I'm going to stop by and see you because I want to see you." This is what she said. I broke up with this woman 20 years ago. 20 Years ago, I broke up with this woman. But this woman is telling me, I want to stop by and see you. She failed at that task, and then she sends me a text message. See, I knew I was right. You didn't want to see me. I never responded, but this is what happens when individuals stay in touch and they see you growing. I want to be clear about something. I'm not running the same old plan on individuals I dated in the past. Everybody and I want to be clear about what I'm saying. Everybody that I dated in the past, I gave them 100% of me. It is amazing now that I have standards now. We can't seem to get a relationship off the ground. It's not amazing. I'm just saying that, but that's what happens when you've given yourself away for nothing. Everybody's always going to want something. As I do the bobblehead. Look, let me say that again. I like the way that sounds. When you giving yourself away for nothing, everybody's always going to want something. This same said individual told me that the reason why, last year she told me, the reason why we didn't make it is because I didn't have my stuff together. Here's a woman that recycled all the things that I said as to why I don't want to get with her, all that, and then this is what women do. They refabricate a narrative in their head, and what she came up with was, well, the reason why me and you never made it is because you didn't have your stuff together. I owned 3 houses when I met her. I didn't have no money problem. I was just dealing with my custody battle. But this is how individuals will level the playing. It'll never be, you know what? I didn't give you all myself. This is what it is. But she's now complaining last year. Now, people that was with me over the years, yeah, I was there when she called in when I was on the League of Dash Universe. I'm gonna see if I can pull that account and that video up on League of Dash Universe. And she made all these claims. I was the one. It was just something. It's just something about you. This is 6 years ago when I was 50. Because I told her, I guarantee you'll be 50 years old and still single. And at that time, 6 years ago, she was like, well, how do you know? I said, because your game is the real you and your love is the game. Proper assessment. But these are the individuals that I loved. These are the individuals that I gave myself to for free. I have always given myself away for free. I have always allowed somebody in my life, I have given them 100% of me, and I have never got 100%, and I never will. I don't think a black woman is capable. I think when you reach that 100% plateau, that's the real love zone. And I'm gonna go with what David Nutzer said. This 23-year-old kid told me, women are not capable of love. I would have never thought of that narrative. But a 23-year-old kid told me, women are not capable of love. When he said it, a light bulb went off. You think it's love, and it ain't nothing but a flash of attention. It ain't nothing but interest. I had one woman said, oh, Chris is the sucker for love. So you know what? I'm going to tell him, let's get married. So in 2016, she said, by 2018, man, you're going to be married. I'm moving down there. We're going to get married. This is what she said. Known her since 1994. But this is what she said. Very beautiful woman, but this is what she said. 2018, but the plan unfolded. Her daughter was going to go to North Carolina State. So of course her daughter, because the sisterhood is the most powerful narrative, the sisterhood. It's all about keeping connected with some more estrogen. It's never about you as the man with black women. But once again, this ain't about them. It's about the dumb ways that I tried to love. So stick with me, all right? Give me those thumbs up. Don't go anywhere. Share the video. So she says, me and you gonna get married. Her daughter doesn't get accepted to North Carolina State. She stays up in New Jersey. Then all of a sudden it turns into, well, you got to move up here because I got my job. I say, okay, where are we going to live? I don't know. Where are we going to live? Answer the question with a question. Now, I told y'all the 10 things about women the other day, right? That was one of the things answered. Now I'm saying to myself, here it is. Here it is. As I stated earlier, they're not interested in merging with you. You can be living better than them. You can be a homeowner. They can be a renter. They can live right by you. Their house can be 100 miles away. They're not going to move in with you. It's something about a mental thing, having an upper hand or lack of trust. They'll do that with a white man. They won't do it with you. But once again, this isn't about black women. This is the dumb ways that I love. I need y'all to follow me. So she wanted me to uproot my life and go. Listen to this. She wanted me to uproot my life, go up to Jersey, find a place for us to live. And I'm like, wow, how does that work out? How does that work out? But I want to show y'all something. See that right there? Crystal Holman, you see the blue dot? It's because I didn't read it. It's still, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna screenshot it, crop it, and blow it up so y'all can see it. And today is Saturday, and she sent it Wednesday. So I want y'all to see this. Oh, she sent it Tuesday. You see? Hey, I guess I was right. I'm not going to see you. So that is the so her saying, I guess I was right, because they're excellent at the mind games. They're excellent at trying to make it appear as though you're doing something wrong. Like I said, y'all seen that. That was Tuesday. Today is Saturday. I didn't even respond to it. But here's an individual, like I said, I dated this woman 20 years ago. But out of the blue, she thinks she can just send me a message. Hey, I missed you. The sucker for love guy. Oh, I was a sucker. Oh, you see, oh, see the lost look? Oh, the sucker. She was supposed to easily just say, hey, I missed you. Okay, okay, you're backing up. I'm a sucker. Yes, I want to be with you. You played me. Here's an individual that told me, and I quote, when I dated her, she didn't know how to cook. Of course, I said I dated her 20 years ago, yeah. She's 30 days older than me, so that puts her at 56 as well. I dated her 30 years ago, so, I mean, over 20 years ago. So let's just go at 36, okay? Stick with me, do the math. When I dated her, she said that she didn't know how to cook. Then last year, she said, my grandmother taught me how to cook. And I said, how old was you when your grandmother died? She said, I was 12. So that meant her grandmother couldn't teach her how to cook. Last year, when she was 55, that meant she knew how to cook when she was 12. So I responded to her, yeah, but when you and I was dating, you told me you didn't know how to cook. Her response, stop remembering everything, because everything is a joke to them. But the reason why I was told I don't know how to cook, because I always got the sucker version of love from these chicks. I always got the watered down gravy nigga. I got the watered down gravy nigga love version of these chicks. You know, I was that watered down gravy nigga. You watered down gravy nigga, you know. That's what I got. You know, that's the love version of what I got. I didn't get the top version of love, you know. I didn't. I'm gonna tell y'all about my brother's ex-girlfriend. They dated from like 7th grade up until 25 or 26. They dated from the 7th grade up until 25 or 26. This individual, they dated from like 7th grade up to 25 and 26. They broke up, and like a year later, she had a baby by a dude that was in prison. So I'm not saying a year later she got pregnant. I'm saying a year later she had a baby by a dude that was in prison. So you dated my brother from 13 years. Didn't take his nut, because my brother's like me. We ain't playing this dumb nonsense with these women. So she was like, when I took this ass around in the street, all these guys hollering at me, I can't deal with this guy. Soon as her and my brother broke up, a year later, she done dropped a baby that was in jail. Yeah, she was black. I'm sorry. Then one child, you see nobody ask the question. I want to tell y'all. This is what you get. What I get, I don't want to have no baby. I don't this, I don't that, I don't. The dudes out there that's dumping dick everywhere, chicks is just waiting to get in line to so he can soil their coochie. It ain't like that with the good guys. Remember, this is just about me, and I don't want none of y'all loving the way I loved. I have given so much away to individuals that earned nothing. It's the reason why I was never appreciated. Now I want to be clear. If I meet somebody tomorrow and they give me all of them, and they give me, that's what it's going to get down to. But I'm not dealing with nobody that I dealt with in the past, because I know what they want. They want a cheap version of me. They're not going to give all themselves to me. They're not going to do it. They come back just to see if they can get the spot where they left off. Period. That's what they do. If you think a woman is not like that, I'm 56 years old. If you're younger than me, you might want to listen. Pen and pad, take notes, or save this video and run it back. It's what it is. I want it all. Nothing gets put before me. And every woman that I've tried to date showed me everything and everybody was before me. And this only happened because I gave that was not earned. It's the worst thing you can do in your life. Sell something that's worth $10,000 for $100. Brag about how much you brought something only to find out it was a knockoff version. You're like, damn. Selling yourself cheap is the worst feeling in the world. Guys out here getting pussy with a payment. Not paying for it, they paying them. No good guys out here getting pussy with a payment. The good guys, we got to make the payment. When you give that was not earned, you will be making payments. Appreciate those thumbs up. Remember, y'all, I charge $1 to watch my live streams. You can look below and see my Cash App link. Or you can look and see my super chat. But you know what? You can waive all that. Just give me that thumbs up. That thumbs up is your fee. Stop calling me. Give me my thumbs up or give me my $1. That's what it gets down to. You will never be, ever. You will never, ever be a woman's priority. You will never, ever be taken seriously. You will never, ever be given 100% access to that person. Everything will be before you, as I stated, priority. You won't if you give that which was not earned. And I have done that my entire life. I have done it. The beautiful thing about my life is I am extremely successful. So I'm not looking for love, for happiness. I have no desires for love right now. I go to the bank. There's a white woman in there, very skinny, no ass, nice, decent, and she's just beautiful. Her aura, her energy about her, I'd be like, wow, she's a beautiful woman. I deal with people based on their energy. I don't deal with people based on looks. Like I said, I dated a woman 5'10" with nothing but rolls. Won't do it again. I now understand, yeah, you don't love yourself when you get that big. You know, this is where I'm at now in my life. Happy to be here. I've been alone by myself too long. I faced every fear that happened. I said, what I said to myself is, excuse me, I wanted a wife because I said, if I ever get sick, I'll have somebody there to take care of me. Well, I got sick. Last year I got sick. Couldn't even walk. I had to wait 3 days before I could bend my knee to get in my car to drive myself to the hospital. But a dude that want his balls sucked, he got random chicks that's waiting to park his kids in their mouth. I cracked myself up. He got that. It's the way it is. So all I'm telling you, if you don't listen to nothing, nothing that I'm saying here today, I am telling you, do not, under circumstances zero, give yourself when it was not earned. This is why I have nobody in my life now. Because when I was giving myself away, when me and a woman start talking, hey, come to my house, hey, this, that, yeah, I got you, this is that, they earn none of it. My mother, it's the reason why she talked to me like trash. She earned nothing. I just, oh, you ain't gonna do that? Okay, I got you, Mom. I'm just, she didn't earn that. And treated me like, talked to me like an absolute piece of trash. Why? She didn't earn it. She didn't earn it. When you give yourself away for free, don't get mad when it's not appreciated. Don't get mad. Listen, when I brought my BMW yesterday, right? It was hands down the second best. They had 6 X5s on the lot. 6. They had 6. Right? The one I got was the second best. How am I saying this? They had 6 X5s on the lot. 6. Mine was the second best. It was a white one there. X-Drive 335, 335. X-Drive 335, whatever, right? X-Drive 3.5, yeah, that's it. An X-Drive 3.5. Mine was the second best, right? Out of 6, mine was the second best. Why was mine the cheapest? Why was mine the cheapest? I paid $9,000 for mine. Why was mine the cheapest? You know why mine was the cheapest? It was the cheapest. It was a diesel. Nobody buys diesels. I'm sure when they picked the truck up at the auction, they had it on the lot since November. I'm sure they was like, man, we ain't never gonna sell this diesel. So I was looking for a hybrid or a diesel. I found that diesel. I was like, oh, what? Oh, snap. Called them up. Boom. Got it. Was in there yesterday. I got a video of it. Everybody else in the thing with loan applications. I'm in there cashing. Now let me get that. Okay, right? What's my point? The market for X5 diesels. But when you go on YouTube and you search X5 diesels, you see people praising them. Oh my God, this truck, oh my God. As a mechanic, I understand diesels, right? The market. So because the market of people don't buy diesels, you ain't never had a diesel. Shut up. I done had 2 diesels already. This is now my 3rd diesel. I understand diesels. I love diesel engines, all right? So when you take something and take it to a market where people ain't used to it, they ain't gonna see the value of it, the true value of it. So I look at myself as the individual that I am, trying to put myself on the market in the Black community with Black women. They ain't seeing the value of me. My love is not the market. It's not the market. My love is not the market. My love is from the 40s, 50s, and part of the 60s. My type of love was not needed after the 60s. The 70s, it was not. So I'm not sitting up here as a 56-year-old wise man, getting wiser. I'm not sitting up here saying, man, why can't I find a woman to love me? No, I'm good. I'm in full control of my happiness. I create the dopamine in my head and happiness. I don't need no woman. This is why I'm not chasing pussy. I'm not. And that's the only thing they think will get you in the door. Because I seen a video yesterday. Once you pop them, now all of a sudden they think, oh, I gave you some pussy. It is just amazing. I was talking to an individual and I said, this is the crazy nonsense of the Black sisterhood, right? This woman said, for real, I think that it's best that strong Black men should only date single moms. No. And then one Black dude was like, what? And then some other wetback, come on. She was like, I'm just saying, come on. And then the other Black dude said, yo, my man, you co-signing this? She was like, that's my man. He was like, but this Black woman said, once she had a baby, the baby matured her. This is the nonsense of the dumbest people, the dumbest things on the planet that I tell you guys, right? This is the perspective of these individuals. And this is what makes them ultra dumb. There's not one Black man of my stature that's gonna look at a dude out there robbing and stealing and be like, yo, when you rob people, man, be careful. No. We look at them mugs like, bring it over here if you want to, Slick. Better carry it on. Because you ain't getting nothing but here but some bullets. That's how we do it. Black women, own a Fortune 500 company to a chick with 30 kids by 29 different men. They'll be best friends. It ain't like that with us men. We categorize. You do what? Bro, you done went to jail 50 times, man. Nah, bro, you ain't even come to my house. Bro, you get locked up all the time, bro. I ain't trying to ride you in my car. We break it down. It ain't like that with women. So I sent the video to this woman and I said, this is what the sisterhood is saying. Now, you got a good position in life. You got degrees and all that. But according to your own sister, she's more mature than you because you ain't got no babies. And she got babies. This is the narrative. And you're not going to get a conversation based on that. You're just going to get a like emoji. You ain't going to get no conversation on that because that's nothing to talk about. Well, I'm not talking against the sisterhood. Give me a second. I've just never seen something so dumb in my life. And I've been around the world. I've never seen anything close to dumb as Black women. I just haven't. I haven't. A white man will not go out there and have 5 kids, 3 kids by 3 different women and find a wife. It won't happen. It won't happen. That white woman to take that man home to their mama and she'll get a sidebar. Sarah, what are you doing? My mama, no, he is not. You are not to bring that man to this house. No, you're not to bring that man to this house. In the black community, oh, he's ready to settle down. He's ready to, oh no, I want his skeet. I'm going to be the 4th baby mama with the 4th baby, but he's going to be the love. He's going to love me. Then guys that have morals and all that, I'm glad I found my happiness and my success. I'm not interested in nothing else. I understand. If I dealt with them in my past, I understand what I'm getting. I understand what I mean. I understand that I got to give myself and they don't have to give nothing. Let me say that again. I understand with all the women that I met in my past because I was stupid enough to allow them. Like I said, individual lived across the street, came to my house and all that. When I went to her house, my house ain't clean. I literally seen an individual pull up, knock on her door, just as I talk to her, run back out to their car, put their windows up, grab their condoms out the armrest, and run back in the house and watch her blinds close. And I'm the guy that said, I'm looking for a wife. I never got nowhere with her. And this is what happens. You meet these individuals and they're in a season of, I'm just trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna say this today. On the 1st of March, 2025, excuse me, I'm gonna say this today. I will never understand a woman that get a job before her wife, her husband. I will never understand it. I mean, put their career before their husband. I will never understand it. I never understand it. I now understand if they get out of their 30s and ain't married, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Well, let me say that again. If they get out of their 30s and they're not married, leave them alone. Leave them alone. They're on a cycle of the world, and the world is a playground. I'm grown now. All these narratives, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. And that's where I was dumb enough to try to love. When I loved hard down in those younger years when it was all about them playing. Now that I'm older and I don't want it, I'm watching all these ones that didn't want it when they was young. All of them want it now. And I'm saying to myself, well, I'm glad I understand the fundamentals of you creatures because you ain't changed. And let me be clear. Don't nobody change. Don't nobody change. Because listen to what I'm about to tell you. If I'm telling y'all here today, I don't get no pussy. I'm telling y'all I'm not in a relationship. You don't hear me say, you ain't never heard me say, I'm going to just start fucking these chicks. You ain't never heard me say that, did you? You ain't never heard me say that. That ain't me. But you heard me say, if the transaction not complete until you have a receipt. You heard me say that, yes? Yeah. I'd rather, ooh, she cockeyed it. Do this around. Oh, you spin a dial. She spin around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cockeyed it, but you know what? Ooh, wee. Credit card. What time do you want her to arrive? Now. No, I don't want to go raw back. You know, Dad, that was quick. Yeah. I'd rather opt into that. We ain't doing this relationship nonsense. It just don't work for me. Not for me. It don't work for me. It worked for the guys that will allow women. And I'm going to end it with this. For those individuals that have messed up and that woman wants to talk to them like trash, they'll be okay. For those individuals that is willing to forfeit their own life and go with the woman, those individuals will be okay. For those individuals that is willing to let the woman lead, you guessed it, those individuals too will be okay. For those individuals that will give all of themselves and don't allow a woman to give them nothing, some fake facade of love and I care about you and the old I'm here to support you, you guessed it, those two, they don't have nothing to worry about. But if you decide that you want to have morals and have it where as though you help them understand, cross this line if you want to. Stick a toe across this line. You will not be dealt with. You lock your door so nobody can break in. Cross the line. You make sure you put security codes on all your stuff so nobody can access. But for some reason, these women expect there are to be nothing. You are to be a clean slate individual and you're sitting there ready for them to get an attitude and you understand, talk curse at you and you understand. Oh, it's that time of the month, you must understand. I don't understand a damn thing. Talk to me like that, you get one crack at that. Make it count. Make it count. I'm a man over here. Catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.